Good morning, 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, January 12th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as you can see, pretty much the entire crypto market except Ethereum has gone down. Bitcoin's taken the down route like it needed to. If it wanted to stay with any kind of momentum, we've talked about Bitcoin either had to come down and retest this breakout point at 44,200, or it needs to come all the way back down to, it could be 41,900, but it's retesting what was a bull flag setup, and it's retesting the support right now. It's exactly what it needs to do to clear out the RSI. 4 hourly's clearing out, 3 hourly's clearing out, 2 hourly's clearing out. 1 hourly's getting into oversold now. So we're starting to get into a fantastic spot here with these dump downs. So with Bitcoin, anticipate probably a rally unless it continues all the way down another 2,000 points. But right now it's getting into the oversold in the hourly and 2 hourly. 45 is getting into the extreme oversold. 30 minutes in the extremely oversold. So you better believe that at some point here we're going to get a reversal. With XRP, we're getting into oversold. I want to see XRP come all the way down and retest this 56.24. If it does, it's a fantastic spot to try to go long on a futures trade. It would just be setting up so perfectly in that area. So that's what I'm anticipating, or at least hoping for. We talked about how 62 cents was a firm rejection, and it came up for rejection. We've talked about this. We came from here up to rejection, and now to continue on, you have to at least show support down. And I think that 566 to 575, even if it wants to hold there, I suppose it could do that. But we're going to see how this is going to start rolling into oversold here. 30 minutes probably just about to be there. So we've definitely consolidated like we had to. We went up for rejection, but now it looks like we could possibly set this up for another move up. We just have to hold the aforementioned levels, and this is your line in the sand right now. If you're going to hold, you've got to at least hold this support. If it comes down here, you don't want to lose that 56.3 to have a continuation. So with XRP and Bitcoin, I think it's pretty clear. We're clearing out the RSI right now as needed. And actually, I'm pretty happy to see this morning. It's what we've been anticipating. We came up to that major rejection, and it was the bull flag resistance on XRP, and we could not come above it. Now we're consolidating to try to have another push up. And the next level would be that rising channel resistance at about 65.5 cents if we can come above here. But as you can see, we got a firm rejection at first. Now we're just coming down for support. So this is what I wanted to see this morning. I told everybody I'd update you on PAXG. I said it was the one that I thought could run while everything else was going down, and it is as of right now. Bought in at $19.95, as some of you know if you've been watching the lives, on a 10x trade right in front of everybody, so you could have done it yourself. But now we're getting into overbought in the hourly, 2 hourly, 45 and overbought, 30 minute. It looks like at some point this is going to have to correct here. It looks like a reversal candle possibly in the 45, 3 hourly, starting to get into overbought, 4 hourly getting closer. Daily still has a lot of room. So when this daily candle closes, and PAXG runs off of the ounces of gold. So if you're wondering why PAXG is running, we found one that was opposite of crypto, and it's doing exactly what gold is doing. And if we look at gold this morning, gold's got room still. 4 hourly starting to come up. Looks like it's got a rejection point. It's hunting at around 2104. Right now we're only at 2055. But we'll talk more about that stuff on the midday market report. So just stay very in tune with this, because it's actually a little case study we're doing with the rest of the market. So I'm pretty excited to see how it's doing the opposite, as we were trying to find something that was kind of in an opposite flow, and it's sticking with Ethereum right now. So we'll see what happens there, but I don't want to go through much more than just that. I want to focus on XRP right now, as XRP has a bullish cross here in the 4 hourly, and we've come down to retest that area. And honestly, in the hourly, the 30 minute, we're starting to get into an area where we're going to be in the oversold. We know Bitcoin right now is an extreme oversold in the 30 minute. It has a death cross. So we're going to see how much farther this continues to dump. You could have volatility straight down, but at some point, Bitcoin itself will have to correct. We'll have to clear it back out to the top side because that is starting to get way down there. You could be using this as your support right here, 44,230. That could be what's happening. I know it's a little bit below it, but what we're waiting to see if that's where it finally decides, hey, we've got a little bit of support here at 44,200. But I don't think this is any surprise to anybody. We talked about Bitcoin, how oversold it was, or overbought it was, even from a weekly time frame, and how everything else was going to catch up. So that was a perfect storm. We needed that cool off. We were up here to start the week at 85, and the week started at 49,000, or the low was 42,675. So we're still well over the start of the weekly by 2,000. So I know that was a severe pullback, but it really wasn't anything more than we had to shuffle out the relative strength. XRP, like I said, we're going to watch XRP. We got a couple choices here what it can do. If we take it from a 4-hourly, we're looking to see, is it going to come all the way down here and retest this breakout point at 562? Is it going to hold here at the 20-day at 588? In the daily sense, we're having a death cross still, but we do have what looks like, I mean, if we get the rejection here, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't come farther down. That 200-day runs right down here what we're talking about. So it's in our best interest for it to come retest the outside of the structure and then continue on. Otherwise, you'd be looking for a rejection up here in the end of pattern, right around that rising channel resistance at 658. It could come up to the top of that bull flag because then you'd be back within it, and that's at about 668, 67 cents. So that's what I'm looking at this morning. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this update, please make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel and joining the over 14,600 or 19,600 subscribers. If you want to show me personal support, you can always send me a YouTube super chat, or what's most important is to join Tom's Army if you appreciate the structure here with no paid promotions, advertisements, or sponsorships of any kind, or the fact I don't charge for any of the information. You can always do that. Share this on social media to help get the word out there by liking and sharing. And then if you're looking to trade XRP, add it to your bag, your favorite cryptos, futures, leverage trading, shorting, longing, spot trading. Video description below the ways that I do it. If you're sick of upholds high fees, take a look at MEXC and BitUnix in my description. They have the lowest spot fees in the USA and worldwide, so that you're not wasting a lot of your bag when you're buying and selling. So that's my advice. That's what I've got this morning. Have a blessed day, everybody.